All right, I'm looking at another fibble today. This is like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie or a fib. So this one starts with laugh, and it's all grays. I feel like the puzzle is already laughing at me, like, haha, we're not giving you anything. But what's interesting about this is we know one of them's a lie, which means one of these letters is in the grid. Since they're all grays, a lot of times you have yellows that are supposed to be grays, and this time we know one of these letters is actually in the puzzle. So, I'm tempted to try cough. I don't know. I like to repeat some letters, just to try to, get some contradictions. That seems decent. Okay, so obviously one of the U's is a lie. One of the two U's is a lie. Both of them could be lies. It could be that it's supposed to be green, but one of them is a lie, and whichever one of these two is a lie, the G and the H are true on that row, and so it's true on both of them. So, now interestingly, if the gray U is the lie, that means the yellow U is true, which means one of these would be a lie, which would mean there was a C and a U or an O and a U. If this one is the lie, then there's an L or an A and not a C or an O. Let's do cause. Okay, so one of these C's is a lie. And that tells us what? It doesn't tell us, but one of the C's is a lie, and one of these two U's is a lie, right? Because either both the grays are true or the yellow is true, but the yellow and the gray can't both be true. So that has to be the two lies for those two rows, so everything else in those two rows has to be true. And we know that the gray A is true, which means that gray A is true. So, can the L be the lie? That would make the U true, which would make this U true, which would make that C a lie. Make that, yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? We could do that. Okay, so we don't know yet. So it could be the gray U's and the gray C are lies, or the gray L and the green C and the yellow U, okay. But we do know there's an E. So let's do clued. Okay. So again, one of the two C's is a lie, the green or the gray, whichever one of those two is a lie, the gray U has to be true on that one, which means they're all true, which means that one's the lie, that's true, that's the lie, this is the lie. We don't know, because that L is a lie, so we know there is an L, which means this could still be the lie if it's supposed to be green, but it could be true. We don't know on the E and the D either, so we don't know which one's the lie here, but we do know there's no U, there's no C, there is an E, there is an L somewhere, so let's do, let's see, we could do something with an L in a different spot maybe, or I like the ED at the end. We could do plied. Okay, so one of the D's is a lie, right? And whichever one of those two is a lie, the E and the L have to be true on that row, so they're true on both, which means now in this row, the only thing that can be the lie is the green D. So that is the lie. Now we don't know if this D is a lie or not, because it could be that it's supposed to be gray. We do know the yellow L is true. So, we don't know about the P or the I, because this D could be a lie, but the green E is true. So the L needs to be somewhere else, and there could be a D somewhere else. We could do D something, I don't know. We could do dilly. I don't know, seems like a good chance to get some contradictions in there. Okay, so obviously one of these two I's is a lie, for sure. The D, yeah, we don't know, because if this is the lie, then it could be that the gray D is true. But one of the two D's is a lie, right? Yeah, because either there is a D or there's not a D. So one of the two D's is a lie, one of the two I's is a lie. Which I think means these all have to be true. Is there any way possible that both those D's are true? No. No, because if the yellow D is true, there's a D in the word, which would mean you can't have a gray there. And the I's, there's no way that they could both be true. Again, for the same reason. So, there's two L's in the word. But those grays, so the L has to be first and last. So, L, something, maybe an I, something, E-L. We could do like level. Would that work? There's no D or I in that situation, which would mean, yeah, which would work. The yellow D and the green I could both be the lies. Let's try level. Hey, it was level, all right, interesting. So double L, double E, it's a palindrome. That's an interesting answer. So pretty appropriate for a fibble. It's laughing at us at the start and it's not being on the level at all throughout. So anyways, let me know how you did with this one. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. Debate that often comes up. Have you ever referred to something as a vegetable? Maybe a tomato or a pumpkin or a cucumber? Okay, so that's where the R is. So the C and the H and the Y are no good, so there's gotta be an O. Oh, wondered. Okay, so we can do, ooh, we have peeking. It could be speaking, actually.